The Orleans DA's office announced grand jury indictments for members of a notorious gang. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Devin Bartolotta. The Glock Boyz have been on a violent crime spree across Orleans and Jefferson parishes.
Lily Cummings has details on how authorities work together to solve these cases.
It's an indictment months in the making.
We had a very clear picture of just how violent this group was and just how pervasive their activity was over the summer of 2024.
3 men and 1 woman between the ages of 16 and 25 were tied to the Glock Boyz.
This is not a group of young men who are doing delinquent things. This is not a group of loosely associated neighbors who are making bad decisions. This is an organized criminal network.
The 4 suspects now face formal charges for a litany of crimes.
The multiple auto burglaries, armed robberies, attempt murders, illegal use of weapons, and murder, and mayhem.
The Orleans District Attorney's Office worked closely with NOPD detectives and Louisiana State Police to string the crimes and suspects together, including a pistol whipping and murder at the Shamrock Bar in September.
A hard-working LSP trooper noticed a stolen license plate that came back on a reader. He began a chase, and that chase ultimately led us to recover the murder weapon from our September 1st murder.
The DA's office credits law enforcement and extensive amounts of intelligence.
Forensic technology, whether it be dumping infotainment centers from vehicles, tracking those vehicles with license plate readers, dumping cell phones, following biological forensic evidence from fingerprints to DNA.
That evidence is backed up by social media posts that recorded the crimes.
The DA's office says they won't stop here. Right now, there are additional warrants out for the arrest of defendants associated with this group.
Just because members of a gang are in jail, the gang is still the gang. And they're still communicating, and they're still very dangerous. And so there's a lot we can say, there's a lot we can't say, because the end goal is a successful prosecution of all of them.
The DA hopes to move forward with prosecution as quickly as possible. In New Orleans, Lily Cummings, WWL Louisiana.
The youngest suspect turned 17 while in the Juvenile Justice Center. Prosecutors say he will now be charged as an adult for crimes committed after he was arrested.